This video is for part 2 of the project. So we assume that you're past the first part, which is to load the data. So I've loaded some fake data because I don't want to do the project for you. So after loading the data, you'll have 2 columns of data there, and you want to take your random samples. So what we do is we go up to the data tab there and go to sample, and say I want to take a random sample of fake 1. Go like that. Sample, let's say I want to do whatever it is, like size 12. I want to take 1 sample, and I'll leave the other stuff alone, and I will just leave it the way it is. So compute. Okay, then I have my fake 1 sample, and it actually calls it that here, fake 1 sample. Alright, now I do the same thing for the other one. So data, get rid of this. Data, sample, I'm going to do fake 2, take my sample this time, maybe I'll do sample size, whatever I said in the project description. I'm just going to do 15 for this, and everything's fine. Compute, and see it put it in the 3rd and 4th columns like that. Okay, now we're going to do the summary of the sample data. So we're going to go into the stat, and then summary stats, then columns. Click on that, and now I'm going to do, I want the summary stats on fake 1 and sample fake 2. The samples, not the original, the samples. So that I'm going to hold the control key down because I'm going to do both of them at the same time. Hold the control, click on this, so you see they're both over there. Then I want to pick what kind of things I want. I want an in. I'm going to hit the control key, hold it down, control key, in order to get the mean, and the standard deviation is all that we want from those samples for this purpose. Okay, so then I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to have output, store in the data table. I want that information to come up in the data table. So then I put compute, and then you see right here, fake 1 and fake 2, you got the end, mean, and the standard deviation. Now we're going to do the hypothesis test. So we're going to go into stat, t stats, because that's the type of variable that's used, t, and we want 2 samples, and we want it with the summary. So then I have to put that stuff in there, and here it was over here. So I had to move the columns over so I could see these values. So the mean was, let's see if I can paste it in there. Copy, paste. Yeah, it pastes in. Standard deviation, put that in there. Copy, paste. Okay, and the sample size is 12. Copy, paste, and then I'm going to do this next one. So that's going to be the mean. So here's your mean. Copy, paste. There's copy, paste. And the inside, copy, paste. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the original, and I'm going to take this data back to where it was. Okay, and now you have to go down to hypothesis test. We're assuming in the hypothesis test that the two means are equal, and we're going to see if we prove otherwise with the alternate. But you have to decide what you want. Do you want the less than? Do you want the greater than? According to what the statement says. Do you want the not equal to? So I'm just going to arbitrarily just pick one. It's not the one you're going to do. It's just anything. And then I'm going to store it in the data table. So that's all there is to it. So I'm going to put compute. And we're going to run our two mean t-test. And here it is right here. It's for the difference of mean 1 minus mean 2. Maybe you want mean 1 to be males and the other one females, or vice versa. So my difference was this, and my p-value is this, and maybe that causes me to fail to reject or reject. Here's my t-statistics. So you'll have to think about logically how you want to subtract these and which order you're going to put these in for sample 1 and sample 2 so that it comes out the way you want it to come out. So now you have your results in StatCrunch. So you're going to copy them into your answer post in the project. So you're going to go Edit, Select All, and you're going to go Control C to copy all that. Control C. So I copied all of it, and now I'm going to go into the MyStatLab, go into the project, which is over here somewhere. Project. Then I'm going to do it in part 2, which is where it would have been. Then I'm going to respond. Then I'm going to go up here, respond. I'm going to put a nice subject in there, but anyway, I'm going to click in here and Control V for pasting. Control V. See? And there all it is. Now, one thing I forgot to do, as shown in the instructions, was to erase all this other data here first before I did that. So we're going to have to select all this stuff and get rid of it. So just go down like this and delete, and then you can start typing up your conclusion. So type your conclusion and make it thorough, make the conclusion in terms of the story of the problem, the actors and the actresses, and then do everything that instructions say to do about explaining some plausible reason why the results may have come out this way in terms of the story, and that's it. Then of course what you do is when you get it all the way you want it, you post it right here. Click that post, and then you've answered it.